purpose of this space is really just to share and to educate not just our visitors here to the island, but also our kama'aina, or our locals, our community, and our colleagues as well, and really immersing everyone in the Hawaiian culture. One of our biggest goals within Hale Kukuna and within the cultural aspect of the hotel is really to change the way that our tourists, our visitors, our community, and our colleagues interact with the culture. Everything within the space that we have is open and available for people to interact with. They can touch it, they can feel the textures of the feather lei, they can touch and play the ukulele, they can pick up the hula instruments, learn and understand why it's made that way. The thing that I love most about Hale Kukuna is, one, the opportunity that I have to be as Hawaiian as I can be and as authentic as I can be, so that others can figure out why Hawaii is so important and why it's so special to not just the Hawaiian community, but everybody that lives here and calls this place home. And I also just love how inviting the space is. You can come in and sit down, have a seat, and just take in the ambiance, take in the feeling, the aloha of this area. So this is Queen Lili'ua Kalani, who was the last reigning monarch of the Kingdom of Hawaii. The legacy that she left behind was one of onipa'a, which means to stand firm and stand strong in your beliefs of being a Hawaiian. Lahaina at one point was the capital of the Hawaiian Kingdom, and so there's a lot of history, there's a lot of stories that come from Lahaina. With what happened on August 8th with the fires, I kind of feel more kuleana, or more responsibility, to perpetuate and educate about the stories or the mo'olelo of Maui Nui, or all of Maui, including Lahaina. Kapa is the Hawaiian bark cloth clothing that Native Hawaiians would wear. So the pieces that we have here as soon as you walk into Hale Kukuna are some of my favorite pieces. This first piece is a malo, or a loincloth, that would have been worn by the men, and it's dyed in natural dyes from different Native Hawaiian plants. And then this pa'u, or this skirt, that would have been worn by the wahine, or the women at the time. This lei on the mannequin is also made from kapa, or the bark cloth, and it's always my favorite thing to point out to people, because a lot of times they think it's just a dried out lei that we have on the mannequin, but they're really excited when they find out that it's also made from the kapa. So the space is open Monday through Sunday, 7 days a week from 8 to 4. We teach classes throughout the week as well. So we do lei making, hula, ukulele, Hawaiian language. They're free and open for everybody to join. And so we really just want as much people to come, again with the emphasis of educating through sharing our culture with others. The Cultural Center Hale Kukuna was something that was actually started planning prior to my arrival here at the hotel. And so when I came onto the job, my kuleana was to take all of that ike, all of that knowledge, all of that planning that was already set in place, and drive it to the end goal. That same cultural group that helped to put together Hale Kukuna, the Cultural Center, they also helped in the overall transformation of the hotel, from the rooms all the way leading up to the new lobby lounge, pilina, and Hale Kukuna. So it wasn't just to revamp and modernize the hotel, but to also incorporate more culture into every aspect.
The meaning of Culinary is about connection, relationship, and association. So it's a place for people to come together and to connect through food, through beverage, through the people that are around you, all while having this gorgeous view in front of you. Culinar's cocktail program, we really wanted to encapsulate Hawaii's sense of place and showcase a lot of the natural ingredients that we can find from around the islands to really show off what we have in the area. A big part of the project for me was traveling around the islands and trying to meet the people that were going to be producing the products which we sell. So I formed really close relationships with people like Kuleana Rum Works from the Big Island, Waikulu Tequila from the upcountry, Kohana from Oahu, and then Hanalei Spirits from Kauai. So trying to cover all the main islands and tried to learn about how they're making their products so that we could showcase them in the best way possible. If anybody could walk away with a little bit of education from their dining experience with us, then I feel like we've done our job.
The message to our visitors right now is yes, we invite you to come to Maui and to enjoy the island, but when you come as if you're visiting the house of somebody that you love the most. When you visit their home, you visit it with respect, you visit it with aloha. You don't bring anything negative, you don't leave anything negative. And do all you can to educate yourself about the island, educate yourself about the culture. And there's just so many things, so many ways that you can do that.